Alright, what's up everybody? HellaBass here. Today, different kind of video. I'm out with Mark and Audrey. Audrey is a high school angler for the Lakeville Fishing Team. She made the World Championships on the Mississippi River down in Illinois, Iowa. About 10 pools down here. We don't got time to go pre-fish down there, but we're going to try to break down the rivers 10 pools up to show them some things on how they can attack that river when they get there. So we're going to break down the river and we're going to do our best to try to share that with you and hopefully learn how to catch some bass on the river and suck less. All right, so the first spot we're going to try is kind of an outside bend in the river because we've got super low water. Current flow is probably not really strong, so if we're going to find some smallies, they're probably going to be in a little bit stronger current and outside bend. And we're fishing kind of a riprap bank, and there's a little bit of a washout that creates a current break, and we're going to see if there's any fish there. All right, our first smallie on the white swim jig. So Audrey, throw right up, rocks, like on the face of these rocks up here. So this one bit of white swim jig, right on the face of these current, on the little rock outcropping. So like if you cast right on the rocks, you're gonna want to get it moving. But once it gets out from the rocks a little bit, then you're gonna want to slow it down and kind of slow roll it. There's a fish. Ah, it came off. Lost it. You want to twitch it a little bit so it like spits water almost. You don't miss fishes. Yeah, so this particular rig I like in rocks and current. Basically I take a rubber nail and just peg like a really small sinker, like 8 3/16, and then just put a little prop.
Where do you get a rubber nail?
You can get that big. Oh, Mark's hooked up.
Finally.
Pike.
Of course. Gotta catch something. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
All right, it's time to move spots.
Pretty colors.
So like, if you were catching them, I would hit that little point, then I would hit that point, then I would, like, you could run this pattern. So if you've never seen a wing dam before, that's what they look like. Under the water, they're sticking out. They make little rock veins like that. There's a whole streak of them up here on this shore. And those create current breaks and they protect the soil from eroding, but they're key areas for game fish to get on these current breaks on these little rocks. But that's what they look like. That's when you're fishing a wing dam. Under the water, that's what they look like. Aim right to the edge of those weeds there, Audrey. See them? Little clumps of dark right out there.
You listening? Yeah. Send your lure right up against that weed edge.
Oh, fish on. It's a nice one. Largie, there you go. Okay. Swim jigging. Like I said, that edge of that sand drop, right where that grass is there, be a great place for a swim jig. Ain't pretty, but. So this is also like fairly classic here, right? What I was telling you is you got this huge backwater flat.
Yeah.
The water is sucked down. So now this is like a little point in a weed edge out on the main current.
Sure.
So if them fish are like, yeah, this is the first place to stop and set up. Not bad. Not bad largie on the old swim jig.
Nice. Pretty one too.
See if we can find any. You get bite?
Yeah.
Fish on.
Little largie.
Little largemouth on the swim jig.
Buddy's here. You got some company too, huh? We'll try to grab something on the way home.
Let's grab some custard. Do they let you eat the food at work? No?
I mean, I do, but
There's a good fish. Whatever it is. Oh my!
That's a big one.
That's a big old greenhead there.
Why didn't you catch that one, Audrey? That looked like a 5er for sure.
I don't know if it's that big, but that's a big largemouth for the river right there. What's that? Say 4 pounds maybe. Oh. Look at that one. The old swim jig. Long and lean. Let's get it back in the water.
Can?
Ew. We could try putting like a little.
This is rigged.
We could try rigging one of these up like on a spinning rod. Have Audrey try dragging it around.
Sure.
It's actually a pretty good rig. You could use it like even on weed lines and stuff too. Vegan. Thanks for slowing down and throwing an extra big weight. Alright, so we try to get back in here. Probably could run it, it's all sand, but we're on a limited time today, so we idled up on some sand, we're gonna push ourselves back out a little bit and move on to the next backwaters. But that's what you deal with record low waters on the river. Sandbars can be a problem getting in and out.
First cast. Is that on a popper too, Rich?
You ate it pretty good. Yeah, there you go. Not a bad one, it's kind of long.
Is it small?
Yeah, smallmouth. But he like.
Oh yeah. He was hungry.
There we go. Nice little smallmouth. Little popper, bone colored. Right on a little rock point at the mouth of a back. With the water falling, there's gonna be fish on these outside current breaks on the outside of these. Good bite. That one? Yeah? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, look at this. Get that big guy. There's your very first smallmouth. Show that to the GoPro, Audrey.
Oh my.
Look at that
I've
thing.
never seen a fish this big.
Biggest one today.
HellaBass guide service there.
Oh yeah.
Anybody can catch one with a big old mouth, Audrey. But it takes skill to catch one that small. So make sure.
All right, here's
Put your face in there. Show it off. Proud.
the tournament winner.
That little guy.
Okay, thank you. Oh, all right. Love you. Bye-bye.
Little baby smallmouth. Oh, that was a fight for sure.
I keep getting those.
Blistered in the sun. Boiling over there. Just came up and slurped it. Long and lean, river smallmouth. Right on a little rock current point. Mark. Don't. There we go. Did you see how hard I set the hook? That's how hard you have to set.
Okay.
Frogfish number one, he ain't big. Look how dark it is.
Oh yeah, because he's not getting any sun or what?
That's what they get in that real shallow water.
Or he's getting a lot of sun?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Popper?
The hand is burning. Hot.
There's a frogfish. That's smallie?
Yeah.
A big old smallie on the frog. That one would have definitely ate a popper, Audrey.
Ooh.
Whoa, that's a beaut.
Froggin? Mark's like, I'm in.
I'm in.
So right out here, like anywhere, see where these rocks, like just throw it right out. I bet you your talons aren't as quiet as mine.
You lubricate those with gravel or what?
Yeah, they need to be cleaned. That's so you ever.
That's a sweet one.
Big one. Got one? Marky!
Big big one.
The brown one?
On the hook even. It's rock bass.
A rock bass? Look at that. We're catching everything in the river today. Big old rocky goggle eye. Tell us how you catch those big rock bass on the river, Mark.
You go to...
That was casting the white swim jig with the curly tail grub on it. It's a monster. That's what dreams are made of right there, guys.
Sorry, missed him. Not perfect. Got one? There we go. Oh, good one.
I just coming right towards me.
That's all right. Ooh, there we go. Test Mark's landing skills here.
It's not.
Just don't horse them. You got them out in open water. Oh, there you go.
That's not good stuff.
There you go. Nice smallie.
All right, you're gonna pose for a picture.
First
My first.
actual.
Your biggest smallie today ever.
Got him on the little mojo rig on a speed craw.
Savage.
Picture for Dad.
Get him way out there.
Yeah, he needs all the help he can get.
There you go, like that. Yeah, keep coming this way. We get them all in the picture. There.
Okay, he's gonna be coming
All
over.
right, let's get him back in the water.
Frog, if one hits it,
You just like kill it and let him eat it. That's great.
Dad, I'm gonna calamari.
There he is. That's why you always have a throwback lure
nice.
for your frog. Audrey, are you not impressed? This one, so they're not eating the frog. Great, but we're getting a few bites. And this area is classic. We have a stream of current coming down both sides on this grass point, and it's got good duckweed, decent water. There's bluegills, clean water. That's what you're looking for when you're frogging on the river.
1, 2, 3.
Well, wrapping it up, we saw some things, pointed out what kind of current, clean water, rocks, vegetation. We sampled some things. We saw a bunch of different fish and techniques and patterns, and hopefully they learned something about fishing the river today. What do you think, Audrey?
Good.
Did you like catching your first smallmouth, or your first like good-sized smallmouth? What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, it was a great day. Kind of warm, but
Learn something?
definitely learned some stuff about
Nice.
what to look for on the river, as far as current seams and the different types of weeds out here that we should be trying to fish, especially with the frogs. So yeah, I think it was good. Definitely. Thanks for helping out a lot.
Yeah, awesome. All right, well, let's get this thing going on the trailer, and if you guys want to continue to catch more big bass and suck less, make sure you catch one of these videos coming up right here.